Hey guys, welcome back to Wild West Woodscraft. My name is Trevor, and I'm out here fishing this small creek here. It's mostly just brookies in this one, but I already caught enough for dinner tonight and set up camp, ate those fish, and I came back out just to do a bit more fishing. So I thought I'd show you guys my fishing kit that I've been using. It's pretty simple. There's not a lot to it. It really just consists of this small pouch here and the rod and reel. But with this, I'm able to catch plenty of fish to feed me. Bit of a disclaimer, I've only really had experience fishing here in the Rocky Mountains, so this setup is really for trout. It's not really designed for any other species, and I don't really know if it would work for other species of fish, but I do know it works incredibly well for trout. And it allows me to use lures, dry flies, and bait as well. So with this, I'm able to really judge how the fish are feeding and what they're feeding on, and use the appropriate bait. But for the rod and reel, I just have, let's see, this is a Penn rod, or a Penn reel, and this is just a Shakespeare rod. It breaks down into two pieces, so I can pack it in easier. And then I just have, I believe this is like 6-pound test line, and right now currently the setup I have on it is just a dry fly, just a little mosquito down here with a float up about 2 to 3 foot up. So that's how I can use the dry flies, is I'll cast it and then just let the current float that fly downstream, and that's how I can fish really small creeks like this without using lures, because the lures here wouldn't really work. They just drag across the bottom and it'd be hard to make them function appropriately, and oftentimes they won't feed on bait. Sometimes they will, but just a dry fly works incredibly well on small little creeks like this. But as far as my tackle goes, I just keep it in this little Kafaru pouch here, and it's really simple. I'll set the actual tackle box aside, go over what else is in here, and then I'll show you the box. I have a couple of floats, just extra floats here. Then just a bit of brass wire that I could use for snares. And then taped up here, I have, it looks like 4 of these Grimm Survival fish spear / arrowhead little keychain pendants. That gives me the ability to make a either like a frog gig or a fish spear, and some arrows as well for like atlatl darts in a more survival situation. But I just keep them in there because they weigh hardly anything, and it has to do with procuring food. But as far as my tackle box goes, this one is made by Jackson Hole Fly Company. It's a nice aluminum box. And then in here, move a bit closer so you guys can see it. On this side, I just have all my dry flies. So I have a bunch of mosquitoes and little gnats and nymphs and all sorts of different dry flies that I've tested that I know work here in this environment. And what I can do is I can see what kind of bugs are flying around, and I can match that to one of these and see if the fish are hitting that. And then on this side, in all these little compartments, I have, let's see, in here, this is probably my favorite lure for fishing larger bodies of water. This is just a Castmaster, their copper one. It works incredibly well. Let's see if I can get that back in there. Then I have another Castmaster in here, a silver version. And then these 4 compartments, I have, these are Daredevils, just assorted different patterns. So I have some gold ones, I have some ones that look like rainbow trout, I have some gold, black, and yellow ones, and then some yellow and red ones. All those work. Sometimes one works better than the other, so I have an assorted of that. Couple more Castmasters in here, just smaller versions. a, what is this? This is a Daredevil. I take that back. That's a Daredevil. These are Panther Martins. Larger Daredevil in here, another Gold Castmaster. And then in here I have a couple of strike indicators that is used for fly fishing. So that way I could just bring this box and use those with the dry flies instead of the floats that I have in the pouch. A couple of larger flies with little propellers on it, so they're kind of a mix between lures and dry flies. Some lead weights and hooks down here. So I have a large assortment of hooks, so that way I can fish bait with those. And hooks are really hard to recreate off the landscape, so having a bunch of hooks is really helpful. And then I just have some more dedicated kind of flies. They're not really flies, but like grasshopper looking ones, a couple of little fake worms. So yeah, that's my tackle, and with this I've never not been able to catch dinner if there's fish in the body of water. So it's not a whole lot, but I can use lures or spinners, I can use dry flies, and I can use bait. I would just source that bait off the landscape, whether that be worms, grasshoppers, slugs, really anything like that. Even like fish guts, some extra food, whatever I can find. But yeah, that's my tackle box. And that just stays in this little pouch with those other items. And yeah, with those items, I can procure myself some fish for dinner. I'll go over my hunting kit at a different time. We're just on the brink of it becoming hunting season for small game, so I'll be doing a lot more small game hunting. But currently, I'm just doing some fishing, and that's how I get most of my protein during the summer months and early fall. Nice little brookie here on a dry fly. They're just playing with it. Last cast. Look at that. Fish on the last cast. Alright, this one's the last cast. Alright guys, I'm done now. Beautiful spot. Beautiful fishing. I'm gonna head back to camp, call it a night. Thanks for watching. Before I go, just want to show you guys that view. Our camp just up over there in the trees. Hard to beat. Y'all have a good one.